Right, random chatting.
Really? Elfric's been taken hostage. Who could do such a dishonorable thing? It doesn't matter. Abyss needs him. We've got to form a rescue party. I just hope we're not getting in over our heads. We don't exactly know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, but you just like wiped out an entire army of bandits and mecha golems, so... Yes. We've still not changed these to anything else yet. I do like that. Yeah, actually. How about Edie, or whatever she calls her? An interesting outfit for a monarch to be wearing, but sure. What about these rooms? Nothing. And nothing. Alright. What's over here? Who's this?
If you ask me, we can't expect to just mosey on by, hand over the chalice, and make it out alive. Nothing sounds better than saving Elfric and roughing up the jerks who took him. It's just, well, as the relentless king of grappling, I'll be fine. But I'm worried about the others.
Yeah, but your ranged capability sucks. Oh.
Okay.
The Ashen wolves are strong, but I don't think even they can do this on their own. You'll lend them a hand, won't you, Professor? Please, save Elfric.
Why can't you guys come and help me too?
It's gotten pretty dangerous around here, so we've sent all the children back to their homes. I hope Elfric's all right.
Wait, they don't live here? No wonder I get confused. Tell me things.
Might I have a word? It concerns the blackguards who abducted Elfric. I alluded to it before, but I sincerely believe there is a spy in Abyss. We're in agreement then? Yuri is exceedingly devoted to his friends, but there are times that he can be a bit too trusting.
Yeah, I don't think it's you though.
Things were dicey for a bit there. Gotta say, I'm relieved that no harm befell anyone in Abyss. I've made sure that the elderly and children are hidden in their homes. They need to stay safe. Nothing right now, but I might call on you for a favor later. So that's the deal. People are safe for now. But I can't shake the feeling that something's just off. All we can do at this point is focus on the problem staring us in the face.
Yes, we can.
We've got to get Alfie back. I was abducted once, when I was younger. My captor used me as a test subject in her twisted experiments. Maybe we can just give them the chalice and they'll release him unharmed.
Did the twisted experiments give you magical powers? It doesn't seem to be that way. And apparently you excel in axe. You excel in brawl. I don't exceed in magic. Healing. Yeah, you do need healing. Bows. Faith. Now we will check these now. Lance. Axe. That makes sense. You need axe to become Wyvern Rider. Riding. Sure. That's why you're a paladin.
Hey,
Different kind of experiments, huh? Alright. Cool. What's over here?
We were hoping the chalice would protect Abyss, but it's the reason Elfric got captured. That's ironic. The people here really adore him. I'm sure they'd appreciate our help getting him back. Then again, are we getting too involved? Maybe we should leave before we make things any worse.
The identities of the Cardinals are a closely guarded secret of the Church. Yet Elfric's status was disclosed in that letter. Could this signal a power struggle within the church? Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe. Either way, we should pay close attention.
Yeah, I now have the context that you're trying to kill most nobility. So that's something.
What do you require?
Replenish. Good. Oh, we don't have the most amount of money left.
Welcome.
What weapons can you buy? You can buy up to silver. You've got the sword of the creator. Who else uses swords? Fury, I suppose. Yeah, I'll do these off screen.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this
Like,
one
I'll
do?
try and give everyone a
Many
ranged
thanks.
weapon. Fix all the weapons that they
Will this
have.
one do? Many thanks.
I'll give Happy some keys.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Yeah.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
I'll give Happy and Constance some keys.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Yeah. Let's quickly sell stuff in convoy now.
Will this one do?
Yep.
Will this one do?
Sell. All bullion.
Many thanks.
Cool.
Come back soon.
That's the best I've immediately got for them. We're not straight into a mission yet, so...
I see. According to the legend that Elfric shared with us, the chalice has the power to bring back the dead. Are his captors hoping to resurrect someone? Or perhaps they simply intend to sell it for an exorbitant payoff.
But does it bring back without bodies?
So it turns out old Elfric is a cardinal, huh? Hard to imagine such an important figure getting abducted. And whoever took him somehow knows we have the chalice. I bet they know how to use the thing, too. I doubt they just plan to decorate their mantle with it.
Yeah, but they may know how to use it, but if it can't bring back a god, what can it bring back?
The leader of the group that took Elfric. I've seen him before.
Have you?
He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter an entire town if he stood to gain even a little by. His laugh chills me to the bone.
Okay. Tell me who it was, what their weaknesses are, you know them. No? Okay. No, we won't tell bro, it's fine.
No, I have seen nothing. I have been here, in this place where I always am. You cannot think it was me who did something. I am full of innocence.
You talk fine. You're full of innocence, are you?
Let's see.
I was speaking with Happy earlier, and it dawned on me that she may possess a unique crest. Perhaps it's linked to the Four Apostles. If so, then in the chasm... No, there isn't enough to back that up.
Are you trying to tell me that I have just gained 4 new characters with 4 suspiciously new classes and 4 suspicious new crests, and you tell me that it's not the reincarnations of those 4 people?
Oh, sorry, Professor. I need to think on this longer before sharing my theories.
I mean, I'll share my theory.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. And it's me. I'm a failure. A farce. An insult to the noble title of Abyss Keeper.
Yes, you are.
Master Elfric's done so much for me. I wanted to pay him back one day, but instead, I let this happen. I'll never make this up to him. I'm disgusted.
You'd have thought you'd have barred up all your ways of entry.
Elfric is a prominent figure in the church. If the Archbishop hears what happened, she might send the Knights of Seros.
Okay, I'm on one hand that she may do that. And the other hand is she knows and just doesn't care.
That'd make things complicated. Folks down here don't trust him.
It all happened so fast. They forced their way in and took Elfric. There was nothing I could do. We all wanted to fight, but Elfric stopped us. He always thinks of others first, even if it means sacrificing himself.
No, we're not finishing story. That yet. What we're going to do is we're going to get weapons. So I'm just going to pause it and do that. Okay. So we've inventoried people with better weapons. We've got silvers now. We should be a lot more useful. Take this concoction. Yeah. One thing I didn't do is give my people some keys.
Welcome.
Instance. Oh, apparently you don't sell keys. It's inconvenient.
Please come again.
Yeah, it's very inconvenient. Just run down here. No, not that way. This way. Yes, we'll save. I have no idea how long this mission's gonna be. The last one was 2 hours long. Sure, let's do this. It's longer than 2 hours. It's 3 hours.
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor. I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title.
You didn't tell me. You didn't say that you did or not.
Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Leave him.
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Okay, they don't know what the chalice looks like. No? So just get another chalice, make it look like it, or make it look special and give them that.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report.
Oh, God.
I had no idea you'd be here.
I used to like you, but no, not anymore.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
Professor, I love a good joke myself, but that one was rather cruel, don't you think?
No. No, it wasn't.
About Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
You know, you could have just sent Catherine and no one else.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice? A chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Why would you have ever heard anything about it?
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
See? No one knows where it is. Or what it looks like. You could just make one.
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
If you say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true.
Wait, you... Okay, so you listened to her then, did you? So you actually believed her, but in the last mission when we had to fight you, you didn't. Interesting.
Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Or we could just not do that. I'm just thinking about it. Rhea in her dragon form is too big to fit down in these tunnels. Isn't she like 3 squares by 3 squares? She won't be able to get anywhere.
Cindered shadows. Betrayal.
Ooh, betrayal. This is part 4. I think there's 7 parts.
So that is what transpired.
Yeah, here we go.
This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions in the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one.
How is that a bad deed? Like, Balthus literally has god fists, which are holy artifacts. Why are you giving him those?
I do wonder.
I also wonder.
I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor.
No,
it didn't. As per the Church Chronicles, the 4 apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the 4 crests passed down through their bloodlines.
Audible gasp.
However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself.
No.
There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe. As
Okay.
for Elfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time.
Yeah, I remember when they were trying to find Kronya and couldn't.
I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
You slaughter children, you freaking psycho.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it, with Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights, or about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
I'm not taking
If you
responsibility.
consent to join your power with theirs, yes, perhaps there is hope. As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Why?
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter.
Ooh, religious boy, you have guts to say that in front of Rhea and bro.
Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it.
Then just give it to him.
Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
You'd think you'd want to try that with bro's
Hey,
blood,
boss.
but you know.
Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any.
Yes, time is of the essence. Please tell me about your past.
I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
Oh, well, that's not a big deal. Everyone's done that here.
That cannot be!
Originally, I attended the academy as Count Ro's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances.
Did he do that because he is evil and he needed the 4 keys to open said vault thing to where the chalice was?
It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail.
Why does it have an underground jail?
People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all.
What gift?
It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
What gift is this? Tell me.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said.
Ooh.
That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's.
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles.
Please tell me, exposition boy.
Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time. I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
The church has a crest machine in Hanneman's office that when you walk up to it, displays what crest you have, so Hanneman would immediately know.
And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Not anymore, because Edelgard's probably in the same room as you.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
It's like it was by some design.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem.
That's not suspicious.
And now Elfric has been abducted.
Why could that be? If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Okay. Basically, you're saying it was a coincidence. I don't think it was. Coincidences rarely happen in these games. It's usually prophecy or convenience. I just noticed.
Professor.
We're like 4 missions in. We haven't had any actual cutscenes yet. So I didn't even need to upgrade my people.
We go to all that trouble bringing Lady Rhea a priceless artifact, and not so much as a thank you? We had to release the binding and everything! Well, I mean, it kind of released on its own, but still! Let's wrap this up and head home, so I can get some quality sauna time. Hilda needs a steaming.
This shit.
The 4 apostles. Finally, it makes sense.
Was it?
You don't even know what I was going to say. Nobody likes a faker. The 4 apostles.
My head's gonna explode if I keep thinking about all this complicated junk. For now, we just need to focus on rescuing Elfric and sniffing out some answers. I know it's been one crisis after another, but you're still game to help us, yeah? We need you, pal.
I suppose it's all out in the open. Now you know just what I'm capable of.
No, we don't.
The church would have destroyed me ages ago if it wasn't for a certain someone having my back. My life was spared. It's a debt I intend to pay, no matter.
Oh, I missed something where you've told me what you can do. You said you have a crest, yes. But you haven't told me what it does? And that crest, okay. What does Constance's do? Magic attacks. And Happy's supposed to be a healer, but she can't heal. Well done. I mean, the Valkyrie class is pretty cool for defeating enemies like that.
Intriguing. Is Elfric an enemy or an ally? He's worked tirelessly to protect Abyss for years and years.
Or was he just protecting it because he knew the chalice was there?
Yet, had House Nouvelle not met such a terrible fate, I would never have come to Garrick Mach.
Oh, yes?
And Noah's bloodline would never... Can his kidnapping really be a simple coincidence?
No.
Or...
Why do the shadows look like blood? Who's this? Lynn.
Huh! I can't believe my wild hypothesis was correct. I may not look it, but I'm shocked. It's like casting a line and thinking you've landed the big one, but then you reel it in and it setteth. Okay, that was a weird analogy. The point is, I'm very, very shocked.
Yeah?
Is that so? To be honest, I'm surprised Lady Rhea was so willing to just hand over the chalice like that.
I mean, if she's used it before, which she said she did, and it didn't do anything, of course she's not going to care about it.
Doesn't the church consider it important?
The church, yes. Rhea, no.
I know she said they wouldn't be able to use it, but something doesn't feel right.
Mm-hmm. What else in these before I do all? There's been no one in any of these rooms this entire time. This way.
Hey there.
Hello, Rogue. How are you?
Yuri somehow always keeps his cool. He's closer with Elfric than anyone, so he's got the most reason to be upset. I'm sure he's just really good at hiding the same feelings we're all having.
Well, two randomers, why are you doing all the way over here?
It was surface people who took Elfric away. But you're from the surface too. Maybe only some surface people are the worst. Anyway, good luck.
I thought you said that all the children have been sent home.
The Ashen Wolves can take on anything. They'll make sure it all turns out okay, won't they?
Well, the Ashen Wolves are 4 people.
Hey there.
Most teams are about 5 or 6, so they probably can't do everything.
So it is.
Dimitri.
Lost crests? Elfric's objective? Since our journey's outset, the mystery has only deepened. Please, forgive me. Musing aloud isn't going to get us anywhere. For now, let's finish our preparations. I fear a battle is imminent.
I already did preparations.
Those lost crests. They must all have their own relics, don't you think? But before we dig into a new mystery, we better figure out the ones we're already working on.
Well, Punchy Boy has a relic.
I have a theory that Actually, scratch that. No use guessing when our answers await at the chapel ruins.
The descendants of the four apostles. Fascinating. To think that their bloodlines carried on in secret, right under our noses. One was even disguised as imperial nobility. House Nouvelle was thought to be descended from St. Maculon, but that was a fabrication. How did they manage to avoid detection for so many generations?
And you, being the leader of your nation, are not annoyed by this? Huh?
There is danger here, because we could be attacked. But the same danger is there for me on the surface. The only way to leave the danger is to disappear.
Oh, you are incredibly suspicious. You are amazingly suspicious. Are you the traitor?
Huh?
This way.
Hey! Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Guess that's pretty usual here. Maybe it's not worth reporting. Perhaps I should say nothing to report?
Do not mock the nothing to report guy. He's a legend.
Nah, tried it on, doesn't feel right. In any case, about Master Elfric. Bring him back to us, okay? For my part, I'll look after things down here. If our enemy shows up, I'll stay by my post. I mean, I have to eat and stuff, but I'll come right back. Count on it.
You know any I can steal? No? Alright.
Oh my. Elfric dies. Abyss will go right back to being the garbage dump it was before. Won't matter too much for an old codger like myself, but the kids, it'd be hard to see their hopes for the future crushed.
I mean, they're living underground. How much hope for the future can they even have?
Please. Maybe you think this is a bad time to talk about what we drink down here, but I'm gonna anyway. See, the problem isn't in the local ingredients. It's what's getting shipped in that's the issue. With the right equipment, we could probably make our own. Cut out the need to import anything. Hell, maybe we could even export some of it. As soon as Elfric's back, I'm gonna see what he thinks of the idea. So, make sure Elfric comes back safe, alright?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
If the church knows that Elfric's been abducted, why haven't the Knights of Seros done anything?
Because Raya doesn't care.
I know you're all doing your best. I just hope it'll be enough. We can't afford to lose him.
But we need to save. I think everyone's okay anyway. Hey, about my storehouse while I'm here. Oz for days. I'll give that key to somebody while I'm here. I think I can have the key. Everything else used. Where's that rusted axe? Can I fix that? Where's Fixer Boy? You.
Hey there.
I gotta repair. Or is it forge? That's it.
Is this it?
Yeah.
There you go. Is this it?
Oh.
There you go.
I can't make silver because my professor level won't go higher. I can't make it because my professor level's not high enough. And that's close. Yeah.
There you go.
Seems vaguely useful. Like 11 sword plus. Like a horse slayer plus. Gives a lot more damage. Oh. more damage, but you know, a lot more hit. It gives it a bit of crit chance. Javelin? Yeah.
Is this it?
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll do that one. Mini bow plus to give it 2 more damage. That is a significant upgrade on in damage.
Is this it? There you go.
Yeah. Cool. I'll do.
Come back anytime.
Well, anytime I have money, you mean? Okay, so we'll save there, and the next bit's gonna be the next mission.